Here comes a truly vicious superstar.
And Drew Gulak isn't here to play nice.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 193 pounds, Drew Gulak.
This is a man who certainly is never shy about torturing his opponents. Drew Gulak is highly skilled, probably simulated this match in WWE 2K a dozen times already.
Well, it's just called analyzing the angles and having a plan in mind.
Dragon Lee has landed.
Ready to take to the skies and breathe fire.
And his opponent from Tala, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee, one of the best new luchadors to hit the world of wrestling.
A main event talent in Mexico and Japan, he honors his heritage and blazes his own trail.
Yeah, since joining WWE, he's already made a name for himself, winning the NXT North American title and joining the LWO on the main roster.
Dragon Lee truly on the rise, mentored by Rey Mysterio, and is now learning from the LWO.
Yeah, but despite the backup, he's more than comfortable fighting from underneath and can end a match in one move.
Here we go with the high-flying Dragon Lee, a second-generation luchador looking to continue on that famed legacy.
He's been on fire lately, quickly rising through the roster of WWE. And there's no wonder why with his aerial athletics and impressive mat skills.
Yeah, Corey, and you can't ignore this blistering strike. Still early into his WWE tenure. I can't wait to see what this young man is able to accomplish here tonight.
And across the ring is Drew Gulak. Gulak's a true professional inside the ring. He's highly skilled and has dedicated himself to studying numerous combat disciplines. He can hit you with a little of everything.
I think it's actually easy to get caught off guard by just how much knowledge Drew Gulak.
Kick to the midsection. Could be thinking about the gory special, yes.
Gory special!
Trying to find a way out. Elbow into an arm drag. Beautiful escape.
Ooh, harsh kick.
If Drew Gulak wants to pick up the win tonight, he needs to control the pace. A methodical approach will ensure his opponent's destruction.
Shoulders down, this could be it.
And there's the kick out. Showing his determination there with that kick out.
Oh, that'll turn your skin red.
Lands an elbow.
He can end it here. And he gets the shoulder up before two.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
On a forearm.
Lee sidesteps that.
Powerful contact by Gulak.
And this is just a vulgar display of ruthlessness. My God, enough!
Lee shifts that to his favor. And will this be it? A kick out before three.
And frustration desperation might be starting to set in.
Oh, what a drop kick.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now. Catches the kick.
Dragon screw. Standing shooting star press. Incredible.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength. Scoop slam sets things up. Dragon Lee from behind, setting it up. Operation Dragon.
Dragon Lee with the game ender.
What a win for Dragon Lee.
Here is your winner, Dragon Lee!
Try as he might, Drew Gulak couldn't get the W tonight.
Dragon Lee's star is only shining brighter after this victory.
The Pit Bull has been released.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile.
Nile's already proven to be an extremely hard worker and one of the grittiest competitors around.
As tenacious and vicious as they come.
Yeah, Ivy Nile's bite is much worse than her bark.
Yeah, but her teeth are sharpened and she's looking for a win.
This may be cliche, but Ivy Nile proves it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the fight in the dog.
Fallon Henley is ready to speak her mind and start some fights.
And from Chelsea, Michigan, Fallon Henley.
Fallon's been a huge disruptor in the women's division for the simple fact that she won't be intimidated.
There's nothing mysterious about Fallon Henley. Tons of attitude, and she comes at you full force.
One of Fallon's favorite hobbies is to call people out. It's going to get rough around here.
Ivy Nile went through so many ups and downs early in her sports entertainment career, but she's on her own path now and doing things her way, redefining what it means to be a hybrid fighter with her speed, power, and MMA expertise. And if I had to use one word to describe Ivy Nile, it would be relentless.
And then we've got the rough and tumble Fallon Henley. This gutsy superstar is focused on two things: taking her game to the next level here in WWE and having fun doing it.
Henley may not be as physically imposing as some other superstars, but she has a big presence in the ring. She has seemingly bottomless energy and a willingness to just fight her heart out, if that's what it takes to win.
Jumping neckbreaker. Ouch. And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle.
Taking flight. Diving body splash.
Kick out.
Fighting hard to stay in this match.
Oh, man.
Fallon Henley letting her opponent know who's in charge.
Ivy Nile is one of those superstars whose training really doesn't have a weak point. Is there any way around preparation like that?
The one thing Nile does not possess is size, Cole. It's true she trains a lot to compensate for that, but if I'm her opponent, I'm doing everything I can to exploit her.
Oh, man. Leg breaker. Fallon Henley couldn't find a way out of that maneuver.
Yeah, Ivy showed a solid game plan there.
Raining down elbows. Check this out. Little insult to injury.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. Cover. She gets a quick kick out there.
Not even close to down and out at this point.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there. Placing them into the corner. Henley was scouted there. Oh, man, I'll tell you, I thought this superstar was out of this match, but apparently not. What a comeback.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
Fallon Henley has lost any sense of command in it. Ivy Niles setting up her opponent.
The Dragon Sleeper is applied.
I don't know what choice she has except to tap out here. She's got. Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no? And a stop to the gut, too. Henley keeping her opponent at bay. Bulldog!
Back elbow. Running bulldog.
Shoulders down. Could she finally put this away?
She pops the shoulder up in one.
Giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt.
Ivy in grave danger here.
Down to one knee.
On the money with the hoedown. Does that finish Ivy off?
Cover.
That'll be a win. What a hard-fought victory.
Here is your winner, Fallon Henley.
Ivy Niles suffering a loss here.
Well, Fallon Henley got exactly what she came here for tonight. A big victory.
Like something straight out of a comic book, here comes Axiom.
The masked hero of WWE has arrived.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Madrid, Spain, weighing in at 154 pounds.
Axiom says he wants to be a symbol people can rally behind.
Well, he's got the support of much of the WWE Universe already.
A superb athlete, Axiom is ready to take his game to the next level.
And right any wrongs he encounters along the way.
It is time for the Don to make that money.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
A man who has amassed power in NXT and has continually grown his family. Tony D'Angelo may be the Don, but he's not afraid to take a business into his own hands.
Because it's a family business. And tonight, Tony shows the world that business is good.
That's the bell, and this one's on. An opponent cannot take their eyes off Axiom for a second. He's so fast and strikes with such precision.
Every second counts, Cole. Axiom's speed keeps him a step ahead and causes opponents' attacks to backfire in spectacular fashion.
And it's that athleticism, Corey, that lets Axiom counterattack in midair and convert them into pinning predicaments. He can score a victory at any time.
And I'm sure Tony D'Angelo is already scheming his way to victory here.
Saxton, he just wants to provide for his family. If he has to scheme to do so, then so be it. The Don does what he has to do.
High risk. Elbow drop from the top.
Is it enough? Kick out at one.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. Down on the chest.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
And as he's grounding Axiom here, he's taking away a big portion of the High Flyers' offense.
Held in a perilous position.
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
And Axiom just got shaken up bad with that move. Moves outside. What's the plan here? Whip back into the ring.
Oh, what a boot.
Vicious right forearm. Shoulder tackle.
And Tony is really dialed in right now.
Axiom now just trying to survive.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
Wrench in the arm. Oh, clothesline. Able to sidestep it.
Down on their knees. Here it comes.
And will this be it?
No, he kicks out.
He clearly has no intention of staying down. Soaring into the arm drag. Spectacular athleticism.
Drop kick.
Enziguri finds its mark.
Fall away moonsault. Wow.
Quick strike to the lower body. Wrapping the arm over that top rope.
Attacking the arm. Getting the upper hand by taking away your opponents.
And that's got to disrupt Tony's focus.
Spiked.
Now Tony is getting beaten down.
Axiom is doing a great job remaining engaged with the opposition.
Has their opponent down, locking it in. Rings of Saturn. He's got it locked in. It's locked in.
Now would be a...
Body breaks free, but will the damage prove to be irreparable? What a shot!
Out of the turnbuckle into an overhead suplex. Big forearm. Caught with a punch.
And Tony just taunting his opponent now.
And the Don hooks the leg and delivers a swinging fisherman suplex. 2.
It's all over. Tony comes up big with a win.
Here is your winner, Tony D'Angelo.
Ultimately, the opposition was too much for Axiom.
This did not end well for Axiom.
Axiom's got guts. He's got desire. But tonight, he just couldn't hang on. The Welsh Dragon herself.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the Welsh Valleys, Tegan Knox.
Behind the smiles of Tegan Knox is a surprising toughness.
Yeah, what's impressive is that despite taking hits and suffering devastating injuries, they haven't discouraged Knox.
Well, a feel-good story every time Tegan Knox competes.
A dominant force in the women's division.
Absolute sheer aggression.
And from Ayrshire, Scotland, Piper Niven.
Niven has made it very clear as of late, whatever she wants, she will take.
You're not kidding, Saxton. She basically declared herself a tag team champion. And the funny part was, nobody objected. Niven looks ready to knock out anybody in the women's division.
There's the bell, and we've got Tegan Knox ready for action here.
It's been a tough journey for Tegan, but she's ready to show the WWE Universe just how good she is. She hasn't given up yet, and she isn't going to give up anytime soon. You can see she's even gotten more aggressive, determined to make her own opportunities and make her intentions known.
Tegan's intentions are very known, Byron, and I expect we'll see some of that newfound aggression tonight.
But she has to go toe-to-toe with this aggressive, no-nonsense version of Piper Niven. For too long, Piper stood on the sidelines and in the background, but not anymore. It's her time now.
Piper is putting the whole women's division on notice, so you have to imagine people are paying attention to this match.
What's Tegan thinking here? From the top!
Piercing elbow.
Stomps to the legs.
Going after the ankle here. Oh, no.
An ankle breaker.
This is just establishing dominance.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me? She just rocked Piper there, managing to shake the powerhouse.
The competitor in Tegan is coming through here.
Come on, what's going on here? Pay attention to your competition. Oh, that cover. Shoulders are down. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Feels disrespectful. Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out. At last, Piper keeping that string of offense in check.
Could be a chance for Niven to change the complexion of this match.
She wants to take this one outside the ring, it seems.
Not the hair. Anything but the hair.
Win at any cost.
You know, Cole, Tegan Knox is a well-liked superstar backstage, but don't let that fool you. She can get just as gritty and dangerous as the next superstar.
Knox's kindness outside the ring and sportsmanship inside the ring has sometimes given her opponents a false sense of security. You can never let your guard down with a competitor like her.
You can feel the tables beginning to turn. A series of clotheslines and their opponent is rocked.
Can she do it here? Kick out.
She just will not go away.
Piper could be moments away from being beaten.
Shot delivered by Tegan Knox. Shiniest wizard.
Niven's on her last breath.
Cover.
here is your winner, Tegan Knox.
Tegan Knox beaming with confidence after this win.
The girl with the shiniest wizard shining brighter than ever. Tegan Knox worked hard for this one.